Feels like it's been a while since I filmed a video. My last two were pre-recorded because I was on vacation in the beginning of June. So I'm gonna go out with some friends and grab a beer. And my makeup look today is just like a natural, summery, glowy skin makeup look. So my skin just looks a little bit flushed across the nose and in the cheeks. And then I also put some freckles on with the product Freck. So I don't know if you've heard of that or not, but it's a popular product to apply freckles with, and it works like a charm. So I'm going to show you how to use that. And yeah, I'm not even wearing foundation, just like a tinted moisturizer. So if you want to know how to get this dewy, summery, freckly look, then let's get right into it. And if you don't know me, my name's Karina. I've been a makeup artist for over 5 years, but my emphasis and my focus is always on super natural and kind of skin focused looks. So if you're into natural and wearable makeup that you can use every single day, then please subscribe. So my goal for this look is to look not too makeup-y, so just really summery, freckly, cute, highlighted, but not like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. So I'm not gonna do a ton on my skin, but I will do concealing under my eyes and things. Even though I have blemishes down here from wearing the mask every day at work, I'll just kind of let them show through. I'm not gonna even cover that up that much. As long as my skin looks like glowy and healthy, then I'm happy. So I'm going to start with the Origins Vita Zing SPF Energy Boosting Moisturizer. It's just like a very, very sheer tint moisturizer, and it has a little bit of SPF in it. And I really like this product because it just kind of makes you feel healthy, and it does blur your imperfections a little bit, but not too much. I think this is the third tube I've gone through with this stuff. I'm just going to apply it with my fingers. Yeah, so it really just kind of wakes your skin up. So now I'm going to do the under eye part, and I'm going to do the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. And I'm just going to put a small thin layer kind of right in the corner of my eye. So I'm just going to go right in with my finger, just take a very small amount and just kind of pat that into the corner of your eyes. Then I'll take my Born This Way concealer, which is my favorite concealer, just because it does kind of have more of like a natural finish to it. This is in the shade Nude, and I'm just going to put a little small amount on the inner corner. I just like to take my brush and blend the rest out so that it's seamless with the rest of my face. Because I do have no foundation on, I really want this product to blend into the rest of my face. And then I'm just going to take a tiny bit in the corner of my nose there. I'm just going to take a small amount of translucent setting powder and just set right under my eye, and that's maybe just a little bit around my nose, and that's pretty much it. I want the rest of my face to be dewy and glowy, and I'm going to add more cream product on. Then I'll take this cream bronzer by Fenty Beauty. It's in the color Macchiato, and I'll just take my contour brush by the Real Techniques and load it up a little bit and just kind of contour on the upper part of my cheekbone and around my forehead, just to bring a little bit more warmth into my skin. A little bit across the bridge of my nose. And then just because I want to look like a little bit more flushed or sun-kissed, I'm going to use my Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo. This is in the shade Warm Honey, and it's just really pretty because it has a matte side and a shimmer side. So just taking a Duo Fiber brush by MAC, I'm just going to go into that shimmer side, pick up a little bit of product, and then just kind of sweep it across the tops of my cheeks, kind of right across the bridge of my nose as well. And this will just kind of be like a cute flushed look, so when I put the freckles on, it'll just kind of all come together and look really cute. Okay, and then this is my favorite part. I got the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I have it in the shade Medium, which is number 4, and instead of being like a shimmery highlight, it's more of like a glass skin look, so it just looks dewy and healthy without being like a blinding highlight. And that's my absolute favorite because it is just more of that natural dewiness or glowiness, which is what I'm always striving for. So let me just show you the shade. So it kind of looks like it would be a little bit too dark, but it's not. And it just comes in this doe foot applicator. And I'm just gonna kind of dot like 3 dots on my cheekbone, both sides. And I'll just blend that in with my fingers. It's super easy. I even put some on the bridge of my nose as well, and the tip, and right onto my cupid's bow, and a little bit into my chin. So kind of just where you would typically throw a highlight on. Yeah, so see how it just kind of gives you that like glass skin effect without being like super highlighty. It's an expensive product, but I use it on my bare skin too, like when I don't want to even wear any makeup. And I absolutely love this stuff. Here, I'll get up close to the light so you can kind of get like a true effect. So let's see. Now I'm just gonna do brows and eyes, which is gonna be super simple. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Ash Brown. It's a pretty good pencil. I actually really like how thin it is because it's easier to draw the strokes, like the eyebrow hairs. It's not quite as ashy toned as I'd want. I still think it's a little bit too warm to be called ash brown, but it works, it's totally fine. I'm getting my eyebrows microbladed in like 2 weeks, so I can't wait to be able to not have to do this as much. And then I'll just set that all in place with my Boy Brow by Glossier. For eyes, I'm not gonna do too much. I just like to keep it really simple when I just kind of want to look a little bit more like natural and effortless. So I just have the Jaclyn Hill palette here, the first one that she made, and I'm gonna go in with the color Obsessed. So I'm just gonna take a pencil brush. This one is by Sigma, the Pencil E30, and then I'll just dip that in a little bit, tap it off, and then I'll just put that right in the corner of my eye here. And that's again just to look awake, bright, and like healthy, but not like you're wearing a ton of makeup. Okay, and then I'm just gonna curl my lashes and just throw on a coat of mascara, however much mascara you feel like wearing or normally do. I think I'll just leave it at the top lashes today and just leave my bottom lashes bare. Okay, and now for the fun part. I'm just gonna fill in my Beauty Mark with eyebrow pen, the same one I always use right now. It's just the NYX one. And then we're gonna do some freckles. Let me see if I can get up a little bit closer for the freckle part. And I need a mirror. So for the freckles, I'm using a product which I'm sure you've heard of called Freck. And I ordered it about a month ago, and I actually haven't played with it very much. The first time I tried it, I put freckles like all over my face and I looked so dumb, and then I just never touched it again. But I tried it the other day again, and I think the key is to just figure out like the freckle placement for your face, like what suits you, because I've seen other girls on YouTube kind of put them all over and they look so cute, and then I tried that on myself and it didn't look natural, it just looked so weird. But for me, what I'm going to do is just kind of stick more to just the bridge of my nose, and that's where I put bronzer and a little bit of blush there too, just to kind of have that area more like of the sun-kissed area, so it just looks a little bit more natural. So I'm going to focus right on the center of my nose, and on down the side of my nose I'll concentrate them, and then I'll just kind of start to disperse it as I get out farther from the center of the face. So I'm just going to start, yeah, kind of like right on the bridge of my nose here, and start laying them on there. Okay, and then before that dries, I just take my ring finger and I kind of dot it in, and see how they just sort of, can you see that? Yeah. They sort of start to multiply, and they also become less intense, which also makes them look natural, like they're sitting kind of underneath the makeup that you've applied. So I'll go back in with my product, just reload the brush up. It looks intense when you first put them on, but don't be scared, because they do just kind of fade once you start to tap them into your nose or your skin. Okay, so I just turned my light down a little bit so you can see a bit better. Yeah, so there's my freckles. I'm gonna put a lip on. This is a new one as well. It's Bobbi Brown Luxe Lip Color in Almost Bare, and I'll show you. Comes in a really pretty gold case, and it's just kind of like a nude with a bit of peach in it, I would say. It matches the Warm Honey Cover FX blush really well, so I think they're really cute together for like a flush summer look. A little bit of coral, a little bit of peach. And then I think, just because my blush has faded a bit, I think I will take some of that matte color just to get a little bit more color on my cheek, and add that right on top of everything else. Just kind of ties in with the lip a little bit more. And I'm gonna put the Fenty Beauty Gloss in Fussy. I'm just gonna throw that right on top. Okay, and that is my natural summer glowy skin with freckles look. I like this look. I think it's fun. It's pretty easy and simple to do, and it doesn't look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup, but I just feel cute and like summer flushed. So I'm gonna go out and get a beer for Canada Day. Happy Canada Day if you live in Canada. Please subscribe to my channel if you liked this video, if you like simple, natural, and wearable makeup. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Drunk, I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high, floating somewhere up in the clouds. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel